I'm just middle fingering myself. I don't know where I'm going with this. Hi guys, welcome and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Elaina. Привет! I'm a Russian-American makeup and beauty addict. I usually do reviews, tutorials, affordable, inexpensive makeup from various websites, Walmart, drugstore. I'll test it on myself, I'll pass the savings to you guys. So this is a different video. As you can see, I'm not wearing any makeup because I'm doing a challenge with a friend of mine. And you might know who she is. She's Teresa. And I do not know what I'm doing because it's a secret. I'm gonna watch the video of her saying what my challenge is together with you. And then I'm going to find out. Oh, I'm scared. So if you guys are interested to see what happens, then keep on watching. Don't forget to subscribe and ring notification bell below so YouTube notifies you every time I upload. I upload 3 times a week, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. So give this video a like, it'll help me, and comment below. Let's get right into this. Hi there, this is future Elaina here. I forgot, I was filming yesterday, but this look had already been out. So I was filming my challenge video yesterday and I forgot the Russian word of the day. So let me give it to you now in different makeup. You're welcome. So the Russian word of the day, I was thinking, since I already gave you, I'm not sure if that word is gonna come out first or this one, but there's 2 words in Russian for makeup, since we're all obsessed with makeup. So one is cosmetica, which means all the products, like anything you put in your face is cosmetica. But what's on your face, the look, is not cosmetica. You don't call this cosmetica, you call it maquillage, which I'm pretty sure comes from French because it kind of like sounds very French. So I'm pretty sure the root of the word is French. So what's on your face is maquillage, and the makeup products are cosmetica. So maquillage, maquillage. So at the end there is a j, but when you pronounce it, it sounds more soft, almost like sh. So maquillage. So I'm going to put Russian spelling as usual in Cyrillic up here, and below it's going to be phonetic pronunciation to my best ability, unless I find the right one on Google. So maquillage, maquillage. You're welcome. Use it in a sentence below. I'm going to be copying Nikki like the house, totally. I hope she doesn't hate me if she ever sees that. So let's go on with the makeup challenge. So this is a makeup challenge that I'm not sure who created it, but we were tagged by Kylie from This is Kylie B, and I'm going to put a link to her channel up here and also below in the description box because she tagged me and Teresa. She knows Teresa and I were best friends, and although we don't live in the same city. If you're new here, I'm in LA and my friend Teresa is in Ireland. So we became best friends real quickly through the makeup group of Missa, from Make Me Up Missa. She's amazing, and she kind of gathered up all these wonderful people in a big group, and we'll pretty much hang out and play makeup on lives. So anyway, so Teresa and I got challenged to film a video for each of us with a makeup challenge. So the trick is here, we don't know which makeup challenge each of us created. So I wasn't that creative, and my makeup challenge for her was something that existed before. But she said she made hers up. So I'm really, really worried. So I'm about to watch the clip, and I'm going to split screen and play Teresa, her beautiful face right here. So you can watch with me as I'm reacting. So let me get the video clip, and we're gonna be watching together, and I'm gonna be gagging and scared. Okay, so I got her in my headphones so I can insert the video with no interruptions later. So I'm watching her on my phone, and you're gonna see it right here. So let's see.
Hey guys, my name is Teresa. I am a friend of Elaina Glam's, and we were actually challenged by the lovely Kylie from This Is Kylie B to challenge each other to do something. So Elaina has probably already explained this, but essentially she isn't watching this video until she's about to sit down and do her makeup, and we're going to each challenge each other to do something on the spot. So I've had a little think about these things. Like, some people have been using like existing challenges, like doing your makeup without a mirror, which is what Kylie did. I'm sure Elaina is going to link her videos down below. I don't know what Elaina is going to give to me, but I sure as hell know what it is that I'm going to give to Elaina. And she's gonna hate me. So if you know Elaina, she does very, very elaborate looks, and in order to do this she uses many brushes. Do you see where I'm going with this, Elaina? Do you see where I'm going with this? Okay. What I want you to do is do a whole look using only one brush. That is for your face, your highlight, your bronzer, your face powder, everything. Yeah. And no cheating using sponges. The only thing you are allowed to use is either your fingers or one particular brush. So choose wisely. At least it means that when you're washing your brushes you won't have as many to wash this time. I'm a bit nervous about what you're going to make me do. But yeah. Enjoy this video, and I'm sure Elaina will have a mental breakdown along the way.
Oh no! Oh my god! I don't know. I didn't know what to expect. Honestly, I didn't. But it's kind of like, now that I'm thinking, well, when you guys watch this, I'm not gonna tell you what I gave to her because I'm not sure whose video is gonna come out first. But I think it's sort of similar, but not quite. But okay, one brush. She didn't specify if I can use cream products with a sponge, but she said only brush or your fingers. So I guess I'm going to use my fingers for the creams and one brush for everything else. So let me pick a brush off camera because I need like a minute to think about it. And I'll be back and we'll try to create something that's wearable. Wish me luck. Okay, so let's get to it. I laid out a few items that I picked that I think I can work with my fingers. I do like to use my fingers, I do, because I think they create like a flawless finish. So I don't mind foundation with fingers, so we're gonna see. So I'm going to start with e.l.f. Poreless Body Primer. I already moisturized my face, obviously with the fingers. This one I haven't reached for in a while after the Luminous came out, but it's still one of my favorites. So for the foundation, I'm reaching for something I haven't reached for in a while, but it has beautiful, beautiful finish. So I figured something more moisturizing because she's tricky, Teresa, but I'm tricky too. If I get matte full coverage foundation, it's gonna be like paint. No, ain't paint in my face. So I'm using this. Thank you, Anne-Marie. That was a gift from Anne-Marie, my friend. So this is color Natural, and usually it matches me. I've been self-tanning, so I don't know if it's going to be lighter or darker. It's pretty liquid, so I think it should be easy to apply. Yeah, it might be a little light now because of this self-tanner, but hopefully I'll be able to use bronzer. And I'll show you the brush I'm using in a second. The brush I picked, it's kind of like a large eye blended brush, but I could have picked a large brush for face, but I think I want to focus on eyes better. So I don't want to go with a big brush for the face. Oh, this is way more difficult than I thought it's going to be. Ugh. And I can't use sponges either, huh? So I'm stuck here. Look at my mirror a little closer so I can see what I'm doing. I think it's not going to be all that good, because I'm dreading setting this with my fingers, because I'll have to like set my face with my fingers. As if patting my face like that is gonna help. Okay, so my face is beat as much as I could beat it. So I don't know why I'm reaching for something I haven't reached for in a while, but We'll see. I'm using L'Oreal Full Wear Infallible Concealer. Used to be my go-to, my number one. I have way too many concealers, so I might as well use my old favorite. So using concealer with the fingers is actually very easy, so I don't mind that at all. So I'm just gonna put it here. We'll see if I'll feel like putting it anywhere else besides my eyelids, but let's just use the fingers then. So I spent the last 5 minutes off camera patting myself, and you should try this once. If you're using your fingers, the sound the fingers make along your face, it's like against the face. Slap, 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 slap. Literally like you're beating your face. That's where expression came, beating your face, because I'm beating myself to death. So anyway, it actually blends really well. It just takes time to blend everything out. So the brush I chose is this one. This is like a named Morphe brush. Looks like this. So I figured it could use for highlighter, for bronzer, for blush. I could use my fingers for the rest, and eyeshadow. And I have this perfect tool that I'm bet Teresa's been thinking about this. And yes, thank you. I'm not gonna have any brush to clean after this. So the most challenging part is the powder thing, because I can't use a sponge and I can't use another brush. I could use this, but it's tiny. So, So I'm gonna use another powder from Under Eyes, which I like to use, but I can't use the sponge. So I'm actually going to use a small brush to set my under eyes. And I'm gonna try to use my fingers to set my whole face. So that should be very comical. Watch out for that. So this should be easy. Alright, so under eyes are easy. So I'm going for the Coty powder, because why not make this challenge even more unpleasant and inhale this SHIT in my nose. So I'm going to take my rings off because it's going to be a messy situation. I am so glad I did not put my press-on nails, because I almost put my new set of press-on nails today, just before this video. Can you imagine trying to do this with the huge nails? Oh god. It would be like trying to challenge and sabotage myself. Alright, let's try this. I don't know what it's gonna be, but let me dip my fingers in them. I don't know what's going on here. It's actually not that bad when you think about it, because I can feel where the powder goes immediately, and I can feel that my skin is being set. So it's kind of an advantage there, because I feel like, okay, this is getting set, this is getting dry. So it's not as bad as I thought it was gonna be. It's very messy, and my black shirt is gonna be real covered with makeup, but this is the least of my problems right now. I wore the black t-shirt because I'm not sure what it's gonna be like. So if she challenges me to wear a full face of green eyeshadow, it would be a problem. Because I know how much Teresa likes green. So that would be actually funny, to make me look like a green dragon again. Because I've done green dragon on myself before. Actually, you know what? It's not bad. The face is really getting set, and I feel exactly where powder went. Maybe I should use my hands more often. Alright, let me clean my hands and we'll go to the next step. Okay, so I cleaned off my hands, more or less, and I cleaned off my shirt. I was covered with powder. Coty powder is vicious. Alright, so I'm gonna use this contour palette, Crease. So I like this contour color. I hit the pen, and I'm gonna try to use a small brush for that too. So it's small, but it's not like tiny, so I might be able to blend this. This might be a mistake, but if I go lightly, I might be able to contour it. And worst come to worst, I'll use my fingers again, Because it seems like fingers work the best. I'm gonna go to lighter shade. I'm gonna try to soften this up. Because I think when you use small brush, it's really hard to blend. And it looks like a line. So that's not a good thing. So what are you guys doing? Do you exercise outdoors still? I wonder if you guys are locked up again. Here in LA, it's not official lockdown, but it's more or less like a lot of places are closed again. Restaurants are still open, but my gym is still closed. And my husband and I've been, like in my last video, I said we do some YouTube videos for workouts, but we've been cycling outdoors. And lately it's not been very hot, like surprisingly, but today it was like almost 90, I think. It was so hot. We just came from a ride a couple of hours ago and it's really warm. I think I got a little overheated. You know, that's not as bad as I thought it was gonna be. You just have to spend a little more time blending because the brush is small, but it's feasible. And if I'm patient, it should look okay. And since the brush is small enough, I can contour my nose. There's an advantage. Not that I always contour, I almost never contour my nose because I'm not into it. But yeah, let's try. Why not? I'll try to use it with my finger to contour my jawline. Oh yeah, fingers is the way to go. I think it's like very convenient. Might start using my fingers for everything. Can you imagine? Can you imagine a new YouTube trend? Every booty guru, big and small, using their fingers for everything. So a little bronzer. I think I'm gonna use butter bronzer because it's not overwhelming. It's like this color is not that deep, so it might be easier to blend. So I'm gonna start with a brush and might move on to my finger as well. Okay, so I'm gonna use the light side of this. I did this on this side already. I figured why not go all out and add some highlight on my jawline to kind of bake a little bit, I guess. You're supposed to use loose powder, but I figured I'm done with loose powder on my fingers today. I'm just gonna use this. I'll just rub it off later. So we're gonna be snatched. Snatch the house with only fingers and one brush. Watch this, Teresa. You're never gonna break me. I'm just having so much fun with this. Alright, a little here. So let's do the highlighter and then I guess blush after. So I'm just randomly kind of choosing this because I want a bronze, like a gold look. And this is a great gold color, XX Revolution Focus. And highlighter with finger is going to be the easiest. I could use a brush, I guess. So I'm going to clean this brush and a color switch. And this small brush is going to be perfect for the highlighter. Yeah, look at that. Yes, queens. But on the other hand, it's hard to blend it out, so I'm going to use my fingers to blend it out. Alright, so blush, I'm gonna go with Luminoso for the same reason that it's not overly bright and concentrated. It's more like a light tone, so it's not gonna be too in your face if it goes on a small brush. And then I can use my fingers again. Yeah, this blush is very forgiving. Then I'm gonna dip my fingers in the same contour palette in the highlighter side. It's just matte, like a matte white light powder. So I'm gonna kind of blend this a little better because now the lines can be a little harsh. So lighten it up. It's the same thing you could do with a brush if you do makeup the right way. You'll take a big powder brush and I'll just kind of brush the light powder over the areas that's too deep or too bright with highlighter. Like, can soften up highlighter with this. So I'm just using my fingers for everything. And it's working. Oh my god, it's working. Alright, let's put some glitter on it. I'm gonna use XX Revolution Glow Fix. And this is one of my least favorite scents ever. Like, is this it? It smells so bad. If you ever watched my videos, I call it smelling like rotten garbage. And my husband calls it lovingly pet dog. So neither is very pleasant. So holding my breath. Alright, for the eyes. Eyes! My favorite part. And I'm going to use the same brush, of course. Clean it off on the color switch. And I'm using, again, something I haven't reached for in a few weeks, I guess. Since my last time I used it, I think. So this is X Revolution. It's a little dirty, so I was cleaning it. Extra Spice. It's a nice palette. So let me zoom in for this. So you can actually see what's going on with skin. Skin is not bad, actually, isn't it? Yeah. Came out pretty nice. I'm surprised and shocked, especially with the powder, how easy it was. Alright, so X. We all know it, we all love this. It's so pretty. So I mean, it's pretty much all warm tones, except for a few, like cooler tones here. So let's try to go for the deep Enchanted first. This one. So it's like a deep berry tone. So what I think, because the brush is so big, I'm gonna dip it into the color first. Then we're going to create a smaller brush by holding it close like this. And I'm going to angle it and create a line here. So hopefully that's gonna work. And I'm gonna use just the edge of it and outer corner. Also, it's going to help with the fallout. So I hold it like this. It's not easy to blend, but it's easy to just place the eyeshadow where I want this placed. So again, to get into my inner corner, I'm holding it like this to create a smaller side, and hopefully I'm not gonna F it up. I'm even going to use my right hand to get in there. I'm left-handed, if you don't know, so this is a challenge. So I'm trying to sabotage myself in many ways. Alright, so now I can blend it out a little bit. And now I can take another eyeshadow. Let's see what we should do. What shall we go with? I have this one, Milled Wine, or the red one, 21. I think I kind of want to go with the red. I'm feeling fiery. Just a little bit. This might not be the easiest shade to blend. We'll see. I don't think I used this red a lot last time. Well, now this brush is perfect for blending something like this. I use it like this. I angle it up so I can diffuse the red. And just tap a little bit of this red. So I think I'm gonna do some steps on camera and do the other eye. The same steps off camera. And I swear I'm not going to cheat. I'm still going to use the same brush. I'm just not going to show you the other eye because it's going to be tedious. But so far this challenge is not going bad. It's pretty decent, so I think to blend this out further, I might use something more fiery, like Running Late, or this one. I think I'm gonna go with this one, Sweet and Sour, because it's more like an orangey, since we're going for the red orangey look. Yeah, I'm not even cleaning off my brush, so I'm just going through the steps. And I'll go through the same steps on the other side, and I'll be back. Okay, so I did a couple of steps here off camera, and I'm going to show what I did. I'm using the tip of my pinky finger in the Everyday shade for the highlighter. And this is kind of the easiest thing. If you have like a really big fat fingertips, probably going to be hard. So you might want to squeeze the brush into it. It could go either way, but I went with my finger, so I'm going with my finger. Alright, so it's pretty bright now. So now I'm taking the brush, I load it with a little yellow, Yellow is called Vitamin C. And I kind of just add a little bit here to help blend out the highlight and to brighten up my brow bone. I still haven't decided what I'm going to do with the lid. We'll see. I always go for that silver shade because it's so delicious. But it doesn't go. I think I'm going to go with yellow or green. But the green is kind of dark, so on bright, we'll see. So now we're going to cut the crease. Yes, I'm going to cut the crease with the same pinky. And with my favorite P. Louise base, I'm going to put it on my pinky. And this is my cut crease brush right now. So I'll look up. Well, it doesn't really matter if you look up or not. At this point, you can just try to do the best you can. I didn't have to do it. I'm just using another finger now. I'm just middle fingering myself. I don't know where I'm going with this. I'm thinking between LA Sun and Aurora. But I think Aurora green, it's kind of too dark. I think I want to go with LA Sun. I might mix them together a little bit. And I'm going to go with my finger again. Let me see, LA Sun. I dip a little bit in Aurora and mix them together and see what happens. They'll create this lime green. See? So that actually might be a good idea. Ooh, I just created a really pretty shade. Look at that. Okay, so let's blend out the hard edges here with a little bit of, let's see, maybe some orange and red. Kind of tap in between, and I might have to squeeze the brush again so we don't get out of control. So a little bit here. Yeah, I think that will do. That will do. Like Teresa likes to say, oh, that will do. I love Teresa's attitude. If you guys have watched Teresa's channel, she's amazing. I love when she gets tired of something, she's like, that'll do. I live for that moment. This has turned out to be a very interesting challenge and not as bad as I thought it was gonna be. So I'm gonna go with brownies. Just the edge of this brush. Try to. It might be a mistake, but we'll see. I might regret this. I'll go on the other side and then I'll try to blend. I try to go with the mulled wine and kind of blend it. I'm kind of sort of going through all the colors now. This palette is so pretty. I keep forgetting how pretty that is. See? Even with the challenge, it blends so easily. There's no problems with one brush. Alright, clean this again. I keep cleaning the brush. My color switch is doing all the work for me, I'm telling you. This might prove something, Teresa, that we could do the full face, or the full eye look at least, with one brush. Maybe a little effort, but you know, it's not bad. Alright, I've been thinking what to do for the lower lash line. I'm gonna squeeze it again real hard. I think I want to go for that mulled wine. It's so pretty, it's so warm. So I'm just gonna go right into the usual. I'm more into cool tones, but this is like a purpley berry color, really nice. Kind of reminds me of Poet from Tati Beauty. Very similar tone. So I'm gonna look down so I don't have a lot of fallout, because cleaning the fallout is not an option. Only my fingers. Well, I have an option. I can clean this brush. I can brush off the fallout with some more powder. So yeah, that's exactly what I wanted to go with this. Very, very warm. Maybe I even add a little bit of orange under. Let me see. Okay, that's what's coming out. It's not bad, right? I might need a little more, but I have perfect blending brush. The full face with a perfect blending brush. So I might do something else. So for the fallout, I don't have a lot of fallout. I think because when I was squeezing the brush, it didn't allow a lot of fallout. So I'm gonna use a little bit of this. I cleaned this brush thoroughly on a color switch. I'm gonna go into this contour light highlight powder, and I'm gonna brush off a little bit here, just to kind of clean off the under eye. I still want it to look smoky, but I don't want it to look too messy, you know? So if there's any fallout, it's gonna pick it up. So this is what we're working with. I'm going to do the eyeliner, lashes, and mascara and off camera, and maybe I'll just do lips on camera. I mean, the most of the challenge is done where I needed to use my fingers or brushes. The rest of it is the products that's no brushes I needed. So I'm thinking I'm gonna use the regular, this cheap Milani eyeliner. I'm gonna use a Lush Princess mascara and some lashes from dollar store, Walmart. And I'll come back for the lips. We'll do lips together. So, maybe I'll speed up the process so you can see that I'm not cheating and doing something else. So I did my eyelashes off camera because I was running out of patience, and I kind of extended the eyeliner a little lower, you know, just like that. So I'm going with Barium Lipstick. I've been using a lot of bright colors lately, and I'm just dying, go back to nudes and something like more bronzy maybe. So I'm going with Barium Go-To color. I have a lip liner and a lipstick, liquid lipstick, the same. I like Barium formula, real good. So this look is almost complete with the Barium lipstick. I wanted to put some gloss, but I decided, like, I've used a lot of glosses lately, like a glossy lips. So I wanted to keep it matte, and it's like a matte and very brown and warm. So I wanted to add a little glitter. I hope you don't consider this cheating, because it's kind of the same thing as the eyeliner. It's the same applicator. So I'm just going to use some liquid glitter and add it a little bit in the crease because I have to have glitter. Okay, so it took a little bit of struggle and not much of an effort actually. I'm shocked how easy this was. Yeah, Teresa, you need to do better next time. Challenge me, like really challenge me. Yeah, it was challenging in some parts, but I feel like if you have one brush, you can blend a lot of things more or less easy. And using fingers on foundation was easy, and creams was extra easy. But the powder was a little challenging, but it wasn't bad, surprisingly. And surprisingly, blending the highlighter, the blush, and a bronzer was like even easier than brushes. I don't know. There's something about it. Fingers really warm everything together and kind of work together well. I don't know if I'm crazy or if it's really working well, but I did add a little glitter as you saw, so I just wanted some extra, and technically it wasn't an extra brush, it was an applicator, so yeah, that's the final look. So if you guys want to see the close-up, so that's the close-up, the eye look, and the skin. Yeah, I think the skin looks like extra perfect. There is something about blending with the fingers that makes skin look flawless. I might be on something. I gotta start using my fingers on like everything. So this is the end of the challenge. So what do you guys think? I think it worked out so well and so easy. And actually it was much easier than I thought it was gonna be. So there, you said to me, please don't hate me. You're gonna hate me with this challenge, but not bad, Teresa. It worked out. You can't get me. You can never get me. So let me know what you guys think. Let me know down in the comments if you want to try it using only one brush. I would recommend using like a medium eye blending brush because it seems like it works for a lot of things. So try it, why not? Try to use your fingers, it really works well, really well. So I'll leave you at this. Guys, please check out the description box for the link to Teresa's videos, her challenge, and her channel. Please check her out. And don't forget to subscribe to her channel. She's lovely. She's my friend. She totally deserves more subscribers. And I can't wait to see what she's got
Thank you.
Leave me a comment, like this video, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. I upload Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, and 3 times a week. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Love you. Bye.